we are back. So, sorry, it is really hot here in South Florida. What we're gonna do is I wanna show you guys a couple of hacks and tricks that I've learned through experience competing all over the place. So a few things about me that you guys may or may not know is that I've competed in the Southeast/Atlantic Regional 4 times, all on a team. The last year I competed on a team. I also qualified as an individual, but I chose to stay team because I really wanted to go to the games again with my people. So the last 3 times I competed regionals, I did go to the games, and that was 2016, 17, and 18. And I've also competed like 2 years, I think, with the National Pro Grid League on the Miami Surge, and then with the Southern Amateur Grid League, with the Orlando Outlaws, and then the Florida Grid League with the Palm Beach Elite. So not only do I have a bunch of certifications with CrossFit, with weightlifting, and all of that, but I do have experience and things that you're not gonna learn in a weekend certification or clinic or textbook stuff that you're gonna find online. So here's some things I've learned from experience that can help you guys on the competition floor and help you in the gym just being better, faster, more efficient every day. So one big competition hack when you're going to do stuff on the rig with gymnastics, there are 2 things you're gonna wanna use. One, gymnastics grips. These people think are more to protect you from ripping, but really they're meant to help you stay on the rig and get more reps and relax your forearms. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do that. But 2, other than just these, you want to wear one and done tape. They call them grips. I wear these in addition to wearing grips. So I put these on first, and you want to put these on while your hands are dry because the adhesive won't stick as well if your hands are already sweaty. So before you warm up, you put these on. These are stupid cheap. These alone are good, but what's better is if you put them together. So this is gonna help you hold on to the bar. This is going to help prevent some ripping for a while. So it'll get you a little farther without tearing. You might still tear just to say towards the end if you're doing like Murph and it's 100 pull-ups, but at least you're not gonna rip at rep 30. You might get all the way to 80 or something. It'll be a little better to get through the workout. So just a disclaimer, it won't save your life, but it'll at least help for a while. All right, so the key to the gymnastics grips is the carbon fiber is going to hold on to the rig the best. The leather is okay, carbon fiber is way better. I like to do the 3-hole also because it's just more surface area to further protect my hands and create more leverage while I hold on to the bar. So the way to wear these, they want you to size according to your ring finger because they expect you to wear them all the way down to your fingers. This is what they expect. Look at all this surface area that's left over. Because I have a large, I go bigger for a reason. So I would do your ring size and then go up a size if you guys can. So I kind of have long fingers, so large works for me. But we're not wearing it like this. We're gonna wear it like this. And a lot of times you'll even see people without their fingers even in it, just hanging onto the bar. So when you guys wear it like this, you have all this extra room to create what is similar to a dowel for gymnastics grips, like actual gymnastics grips. So this is gonna help you hold on to the bar. So when you jump up, you want to have this extra room and this extra layer here so that that will grip on. And now it makes this hook, so that way that is gonna be holding onto the bar more than just your fingertips. So this is gonna allow you to relax sometimes at the bottom of your kip swing, so that way you can take some tension off of your forearms, and that way you won't have to like squeeze on really tight during the rotation, which might make you rip more. This will help you get a few more reps so you can have a longer set, a bigger set, and just get more at the end of the workout in the long run. All right, so let's talk about toe-to-bar efficiency. So I would say there are 2 different types of toe-to-bars that you guys can do. First, there's one if you're gonna do a few reps at a time and you wanna sprint through them. There's another way to do it if you have a lot of grip-intensive stuff in there, in the workout with it, or if you have a lot of them over the course of a very long workout. So one would just be a shorter kip. You guys can keep your legs bent if you want to. That's gonna be more of just like bringing your knees up and then flicking it to the top. If you want to utilize more of your core and more of your hips and your lats maybe getting a little fatigued throughout something else that might be in the workout, and you just really need a short kip and use fast cycle rate, I would say it's totally fine to hold on, shorten that kip, and then tuck your neck in when you guys come up, so that way this is gonna curl your butt. So this is gonna curl your butt up a little bit, and this is gonna utilize more hips, and I'll show you guys how to do it. So that's gonna be a shorter kip. That is going to be a faster cycle rate. That is gonna bring your knees up and then flick and then come back down, knees up, flick, and come back down. However, if you're going to do a lot of toe-to bars, or if you have a lot of stuff that is going to require your forearms, you want to be a little more relaxed in your kip. So you want to almost slow your kip down. You want to feel tension all the way throughout your body. So it's going to feel like you're making your legs as tall as you can all the way through. It feels in your mind like you're completely straight because you can feel the tension all the way through your legs, but you're not. Your legs are actually still a little bent, which is totally fine, but it feels like they're straight. So don't stress too much that they're not perfectly straight. As long as you can feel the tension all the way through and you feel yourself nice and long. So you want to get a nice kip swing and just work on keeping tension, work on keeping that rhythm, work on staying nice and tall and rhythmic, so there's like a nice flow back and forth and you're not getting your heart rate up, but it's going to almost seem like lat opening and lat closing workout. It's just lats, like shoulder open, shoulder close, shoulder open, shoulder close. Your legs will stay straight as you come up. So you really want to push away big, legs come up and hit, and then come down and breathe. And you can almost relax your hands when you guys get like to the bottom of your kip. You kind of let go and just like let yourself fall and sink in a little bit. And I'm going to show you guys that too. So in a way, per rep, that might be a little slower, but over the long run, that's going to be more efficient for you to move, not fatigue your hips, not fatigue your abs. So if you're doing front squats and stuff with it, that's going to be better. You can hang on for a lot longer without fatiguing yourself too much. All right, and now I want to talk to you guys about wall balls. So I get a lot of people come to me and tell me, I'm too short for wall balls, and I have to jump, and I have to do this. It's not that you're short, it's that you're inefficient, you haven't practiced properly how to do wall balls. So I've, again, competed on a team for 3 years with very tall teammates. So I've had 6-foot tall men and women on my team, and I've had to get used to synchronizing with them on a 9-foot target, on a 10-foot target, with a 20-pound ball, with a 14-pound ball, while also having to learn how to manipulate my cycle rate and grid to just be fast as hell against other taller people. I've basically studied the art of wall balls a long time. So the key to the wall balls is, one, have a pretty good squat. It's gonna make this pretty good too. So have a solid squat so that way your legs can handle the endurance. 2, the breathing. Breathing properly is gonna make this feel night and day. And honestly, breathing in any type of movement is going to make a night and day difference. With wall balls, what you wanna do is while you throw the ball up, you're going to exhale. Exhale on the push. And that's kind of what you should do with any lift anyway. But wall balls, exhale as you push the ball away. As the ball is coming down to make contact with your hands is when you're breathing in. As you make contact with the ball, the air should already be in. At that point, we're gonna hold the breath that we have in there, keep our core tight, hold our breath so we're nice and loaded and braced, and then come up and push. Practice that breathing. Exhale on the push, inhale as it comes down, hold it when you catch, ride the squat out. That's gonna make a big, big difference. Trust me on that. And also, your heart rate will not skyrocket if you guys practice the rhythmic breathing of that. Before you know it, you're gonna get 10, 20, 30 done before your heart rate really starts to hurt. So. 2, I want you guys to practice catching the ball at the bottom of your squat. Now this does not mean go all the way to the bottom, lose tension, and let the ball just fall into your hands while it crashes down on you. I want you to ride the bottom of your squat down and meet the ball as you're coming down. So you are lowering yourself at the same rate the ball is coming, so that way you guys both meet perfectly at the bottom and you're ready, loaded to sprint right into the next one. So you don't have to catch it and then squat down like it's 2 separate movements. You should be able to see it coming down, understand the rate it's coming down, and go with it, and then boom, catch at the bottom, so that way you're loaded and you can spring right back up. Practice doing that, and that is going to save you big time as well. It's gonna make your cycle rate a whole lot faster, but remember to keep tension as you come down so you're not just crashing and making it a separate movement, just like doing regular squats. You don't wanna just drop down, you lose the elasticity at the bottom, and now you have to find a way to fire yourself back up. It makes it 10 times harder. So tension, key is on that one. 3, as your arms start to get tired, don't let them stay up at the top. So as you throw it, don't wait till failure. And this goes for a lot of movements too. Never go all the way to failure because you're gonna have a bad time. So instead, as you start to feel it burning, get ahead of the game and start dropping them early for a few reps. So toss it up and either drop them right at the side, straight down, or drop them up. This is what a lot of people you'll see do. They throw it up and like windmill out to the side and catch. Throw it up, windmill out to the side and catch. Either one is fine, whatever feels better. But don't leave your hands up there waiting for the next ball to drop when that's just gonna fry out your shoulders. So we wanna use our legs and our shoulders efficiently, so make sure that you do save them, and if you go all the way to failure, it's gonna burn more towards the end of it. So get ahead of the game. So as you start to feel it burn, then start dropping it until you guys need to finish that set or move on to something else. So do that for a couple reps too, and that's gonna help you big time. If you guys learned something from today and there's some more movements you guys want to see coming up, make sure you guys comment. I have a lot of them coming, don't worry. Make sure you guys like it, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you learned, and make sure you guys hit subscribe so you see more coming up. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram, and I hope you guys stick around for some more. Thank you.